Hi everyone!
Hello! Welcome to Kinderfield Highfield School Vokasi.
Welcome to the video, guys! In this video, we would like to share our experiences of going back to study at school.
As you all know, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, all the students have been away from school for quite a long time, and now we are so glad that we can return to study at school again. I am finally able to meet my friends and my great teachers.
Exactly! I was so excited when the school reopening was announced. I missed the school so much. However, to consider the school community's health and safety, the school needs to apply strict health and safety protocols.
Yes, and the students need to practice the new normal habit as well.
But we are okay with them. I mean, those are for our safety, aren't they?
That's true, but for us and others, safety too!
So, are you ready to see how it is going back to school be like?
Yeah, let's watch the video.
When we enter the school gate, our security officers will check our body temperature to ensure that we're in healthy condition.
As the car reaches the drop-off area, we are guarded by the teachers or staffs to...
First, step on the disinfectant mat to sanitize your shoes.
Second, wash our hands at the hand washing station. Remember to always maintaining safe distance while we are cleaning.
Before entering the school building, our belongings are disinfected.
Next, we can go inside the school building and heading to our classroom.
Does the health and safeguarding action end here?
Of course not. There are still a lot of procedures to follow so that we can stay safe.
That's true. Now, let's take a look at the safety measures in our classroom areas.
Do you think the classroom is clean and safe enough?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I do miss the school a lot, but my parents are concerned about my health too.
Oh, I see. Are you possibly worried about the school environment?
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to. The school has adjusted the learning schedules, reducing the maximum number of students in each class. Moreover, adding extra facilities needed to improve the safety inside classroom areas. For example, rearrangement of common seating, set new routines for the students, displaying social space signs, or providing air purifier machine to any rooms that has limited venting system to improve the airflow quality.
That's so great!
And it didn't stop there. To maintain the hygiene of the whole areas, the cleaning service team will also sanitize and disinfect our classroom daily after school and also adapt regular cleaning practices for frequently used items and also the high-touch surfaces.
Wow, no wonder our school feels cleaner and healthier.
Talking about classroom, why don't we show how we adjust the learning in the classroom?
Are we thinking about hybrid learning?
Yeah. Kinderfield Highfield Vokasi implements the hybrid learning to support our students having the best learning experience regardless of the distance. It is a learning model that combines both online learning and face-to-face learning at the same time. Our teachers will use additional devices to support the learning effectively. With this learning model, students and parents still have the flexibility to choose whether they want to study at school or continue to online learning based on their consents and situations.
Wow, that's so cool. Does this hybrid learning model will be applied to all grades?
Not for the preschool and kindergarten level. For our little brothers and sisters in KD and KG, they will follow the blended learning systems. It means there will be days where they can study at school, and on the other days, they will have online learning at home alternately. And don't forget that the school still provides the home learning kit for them.
That's pretty cool. I guess our little brothers and sisters will be very excited to know they can go back to study at school.
I know, right? However, with more students back to study at school in person, we students do need constant guidance to keep practicing the health and hygiene protocols. That's why various visual aids and signs are displayed in all over the school areas to remind and guide us about the health and hygiene protocols.
Are there any visual signs in the bathroom?
Of course there are. The signs show the mobility, flow, and distancing when students are using the bathroom, and also guidance on how to wash our hands properly. Our teachers will also constantly guide and remind us to practice the safety and hygiene protocols.
I still have a question. I know we have set various strict protocols and it's going to be really safe, but what if any student happens to not be feeling well when he or she is studying at school?
That's an interesting question. You see, if any student is not feeling well during face-to-face learning, the exclusion and isolation guide will be performed. First, our homeroom teacher will inform the principal. Then, the principal will contact the school nurse to check the symptomatic student. Next, our school nurse will take the student to the isolation room. Isolation room is used for a symptomatic student while they wait to be picked up by their parents or guardians. While the school nurse is observing and monitoring the student's condition, the homeroom or duty teacher will contact the parents to pick him or her up. When the parents have arrived at school, they need to confirm the security officer and inform that they want to pick up their child. The security officer then will contact the school nurse and then she will escort the symptomatic student to the lobby. Then the student can go home with his or her parents.
I guess it is extremely important for us to check our own condition every morning before we come to school. I mean, if we don't feel really well, it is better to stay at home. What do you think?
I agree. By staying at home when we don't feel healthy, we are helping others not to get sick and prevent the virus to spread.
So, what's next?
We are now going to share about the dismissal protocol. Let's see our school protocols for dismissal time. First, after the school time is over, we need to stay in the classroom until the security staff call our names through the speakerphone or when our homeroom teacher tells us that our parents or guardians have arrived at school. Our homeroom teacher will accompany us in the classroom.
And then what do we do after our names have been called?
You can go to the lobby in a safe manner. Walk through the corridor and stairs carefully and always follow the signs of the mobility flow and also maintain the physical distancing all the time.
That's great! I guess we can say the school is committed and giving its best preparing the school reopening after pandemic. We are able to go back to study at school in the safest environment as possible, while still being able to enjoy the hybrid or blended learning.
Yeah, our parents and us have nothing to worry about. We know that the risk is still there, but as long as we strictly follow the safety measures and health protocols, I'm sure everything will be okay.
Alright then, let's be responsible to practicing the protocols for the sake of our own safety and for our communities too. Hey, it's also aligned with our school motto.
Want to say it together?
Presto, presto, vita. Responsible to life.